The Pound Road West project was roughly about 18 months in duration. Throughout that duration, we had to put a railway bridge over the Cranbourne line, which joined up Pound Road West and Remington Drive. We had a couple of challenges, and we had to deal with the live traffic environment. Both roads were heavily industrialised. At the same time, we had to deal with level crossings. They were upgrading their Cranbourne line as we were starting our work, so it was quite congested. At the peak, we probably had around 130 people working on site. It was my first project with Seymour Whyte, so I wanted to be able to kind of push the boundaries.
I think Dave set the tone quite early on that it doesn't matter who you are, where you've come from, or what you know or what you don't. We have a job here to do, and the important thing is that we do it safely, and that was mirrored right the way through the job. We were fortunate enough to be able to trial a number of really cool innovations. We pioneered a wellbeing room, which is a dedicated space that anybody could go, close the door. It was a nice environment in there and you could just take stock. We also pioneered a mental health app on your phone called Unmind. The project team could download and monitor and track and review their own progress. And I think the wider business saw value in looking at mental health and wellbeing that way.
They really engage with the key stakeholders, so engaging with your workers, with your safety team, even with your comms team is how you get really great outcomes. Getting more into the human space and understanding the health and wellbeing and what will make their project team members successful is really, I think, what differentiated Pound Road.
A safe workplace encompasses diversity of thought and opinions. We need that both from the leadership level and through the workforce. The Pound Road team engaged the first women-only labour hire company, Women in Construction, and that helped us to incorporate diversity at the workforce level.
My proudest moment has been to see the project end with the statistics that we did. We ran close enough to 500,000 man-hours in the project without any LTIs. We had no rail incidents during our time in the rail occupations. In the community space, we had a very satisfactory result of having 0 complaints from the community, considering we're in a very industrialised area.
Quite early on at Pound Road, we ran a cultural survey aimed at giving us an idea of how we were tracking. So the initial survey received a score somewhere in the realm of 83%. The same survey was then rolled out towards the end of the project, and we saw an improvement in the score, which was really excellent to see.
Pound Road really does set the benchmark at Seymour Whyte for the next project, but also came with a lot of hard work, and I think you don't get fantastic safety outcomes and a really strong culture by luck. You get it by having a very strategic focus and some very good leadership.
For me, the success of this project is seeing everyone being able to go home at the end of the day.